The story of the 2022 San Francisco 49ers started off with a rainy, wet one where they surprisingly lost to the Chicago Bears in Week 1. The next week would look a lot worse as starting quarterback Trey Lance went down with a severe ankle injury and would be lost for the rest of the season. This made way for his predecessor Jimmy Garoppolo back into his starting role from last year. Unfortunately for the 49ers, he goes down with a season-ending broken left foot, and in comes Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy, who would be the focal point for the 49ers storyline. The 2022 season for the 49ers started out very rocky. They started out their first 7 games with a 3-4 record, not looking like the dominant team they are now. They have went undefeated since then, winning 11 straight. During that time, San Francisco made a blockbuster trade by dealing a boatload of draft picks for superstar running back Christian McCaffrey, capping off an already loaded roster to now a super team. According to the numbers, the 49ers boast a top 10 offense and defense in yards and points per game, yards and points per drive, and top 3 in turnovers forced and allowed. With a team like this, how can they not go on to win the Super Bowl? After appearing and losing 2 Super Bowls, one against the Baltimore Ravens in 2012 with social justice warrior Colin Kaepernick at quarterback, with a super team playing behind him. Then in 2019 with Jimmy Garoppolo quarterbacking the team and losing to a stellar Kansas City Chiefs team led by future Hall of Famers in head coach Andy Reid and quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Will this finally be the year that the 49ers bring home another Lombardi since 1994? The story looks quite strong for this to go down in history as we go back to the man who will be the focal point in this story, Brock Purdy. Brock Richard Purdy was born and raised in Queen Creek, Arizona. Super Bowl 57 just happens to be in his home state. Could this be where the home state kid goes on to win a Super Bowl in his own backyard? Will this also be where head coach Kyle Shanahan can slam his critics down by winning the big one after making big mistakes in past Super Bowls? Will he be able to finally be rid of all of the choke artist labels he has been given all throughout his time as head coach of the 49ers? And how about Christian McCaffrey following in his father's footsteps by winning a championship as well? This is the story of the 2022 San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl 57 champs.